Have you seen that video? The Trumpy Bear video? I put it on my Instagram last night. I was watching TV and this fucking thing came on, and it's like a Tim and Eric sketch.
What is it?
It's a real commercial for a real stuffed animal. Look at this. The Trumpy Bear. No, you got to see the video, though. Can you play the video? Oh, just go to my Instagram.
Wow, that's cool.
I put the video up on my Instagram. Oh, that's it in the upper corner. Make that larger. And give me some volume.
Listen to this shit. Payments.
Listen to this.
The Great American Grizzly. Introducing the original Trumpy Bear.
This is real.
The fearless, super plush American Grizzly.
Now, tell me this doesn't seem like a Tim and Eric sketch. Watch how this goes on.
Flag Day. Just find the secret zipper and pull out the American flag themed blanket. Then wrap yourself in the red, white, and blue for comfort and warmth.
I'm getting one of these.
It
gets crazier. Watch.
On Flag Day and on any American holiday.
God bless America, and God bless Trumpy Bear.
Trumpy Bear sits proudly at the front of the motorcycle for all the world to see and loves to cruise with his brother.
I'm a former Marine, and I'm proud to have Trumpy Bear ride by my side.
Fuck yeah.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
This is a goddamn Tim and Eric sketch. Look at this.
When I ride with Trumpy Bear, he makes my golf game great again. Thank you, Trumpy Bear.
Trumpy Bear can pop up anywhere. Simply style his trademark hair and place him in his favorite chair.
I love it.
The toughest guys will love Trumpy Bear.
Even the toughest guys will love Trumpy Bear.
Business is great. When business is great, I am great. I love you, Trumpy Bear.
I am an Army veteran. I am proud to own the Trumpy Bear, and I will always be proud to be an American.
Order the super.
Wait, hold on. That guy, hold on. This is fake. Did you see that guy's name is Waraholic? That's Frank.
Back up.
That's Frank Waraholic, like an alcoholic for war. Go back.
Corporal
Frank Warholic. That's a gag. This thing's a gag, dude.
But it's on the radio, or it's on TV rather.
It's kind of a gag. I looked it up after last night. It is for sale. It is a real product.
It's a real product. So this is.
It's a
gag.
comedy sketch.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it had to be.
Yeah.
There's no way it could be that bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
great.
You know what it is? They've made a comedy sketch that's comedy for people like anybody who's paying attention, but for people so dumb that they don't realize it's a comedy sketch, and they think the way the people in the video think.
Yeah.
It's like a honeypot for dum-dums.
Yeah, it's brilliant because on one level it's like a really funny sketch. On the other level it's just like people are like, God damn, I've always wanted a Trumpy Bear.
So they make this bear, they sell this bear, they pretend that they're all patriotic, and they just made the dumb. Of course it is. What's wrong with me? I am the storm. Of course it's fake.
It's pretty subtle.
But this is the world we're living in right now. I believed it was real. Because it is a real product. But when the lady pulled out her flag, I got a little suspicious. And then the other guy says, once a Marine, always a Marine. I'm like, this is a Tim and Eric sketch.
It's pretty subtle, man. Like it definitely, I've seen commercials that shitty for sure.
Trumpy Bear official. There he is. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Look at my boot. It's dirty because I work.
What do you think? You know, we make really shitty predictions whenever I come on your show about what's going to happen usually, but what do you think is going to happen with Mueller and Trump?
I have zero idea. I'm fascinated by the whole process. I'm fascinated by his disdain for the intelligence community. That, to me, seems to be like one of the craziest things a president's ever done. Is like literally have beef with the FBI to the point where the FBI foils a terrorist attack in San Francisco, and the president doesn't even mention it on TV. He doesn't praise them, doesn't make a big deal about how good our government is, that we've been able to stop these terrorists, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to build this wall in the first place and tighten up illegal immigration. Yeah. This is an opportunity to prove his point, and he doesn't talk about it because he's got a beef. He's got beef with the FBI.
Dude, do you remember when that FBI agent came to your show? Do you remember that when that happened?
Yeah.
That was one of the weirdest. That was like really weird for me.
Why was it weird?
Because the dude, like the way he did it was perfect. Because he got like it made my heart leap. Because he's like he had his hand on my arm and like a cop style. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And then he like lifted his shirt up to show his FBI badge, and I'm like, well, I don't know exactly what it was, but I mean, I could probably imagine a few things you might be arresting me for. But then he was like really cool, and he's like listens to your podcast, and he's like, you know, he's like, he was just being really awesome.
Listen, man, you need those people, and everybody doesn't think they need those people. You have an unrealistic view of the world. You need sheepdog. You need them. You need people to watch the criminals. You need people to be able to solve crimes. You need people to be able to stop terrorist attacks like they did in San Francisco. You need them.
Right.
Everybody thinks that they don't need them. Look, I wish we didn't need them. I wish we had a perfect relationship with all the other nations and everybody just decided to work together for the survival of the species as a whole. And we weren't so concentrating on owning resources, taking over governments, and controlling parts of the world that have, things that we're trying to steal or get or buy. But it is. So as long as it is, you're going to need the FBI, you're going to need intelligence community, you're going to need the Army, you're going to need the Navy, you're going to need the Marines, you're going to need the Air Force.
But don't the FBI, they police the police. Like the FBI or the police's police.
And there's a checks and balance system that's been proven to. Now, I don't agree with this. Because I think this is a crazy reason to fire a guy, especially a guy who's a war hero. But General Petraues, his whole thing, he got busted because the FBI was looking into something. The FBI was looking into something and got the head of the CIA in trouble. So they go after each other.
Wow.
So there's kind of a competitive thing, apparently.
Weird.
Yeah, sometimes they don't get along. Sometimes the CIA and the FBI, they don't see eye to eye on certain things. But this one was a weird one because it was about an affair. It's like of all the shit that he did bad, like he had an affair. Like this guy's out there,
right,
smashing worlds with these. What is the mother of all bombs? What the fuck? He didn't launch that one. That was after his time. But they launched all kinds of crazy bombs over there.
Right.
I mean, they're just shooting drones and missiles. That's all good. I heard you put your penis inside the wrong person,
dude. Did
she let you?
It's crazy.
Oh, we're going to investigate where your penis has been, you dirty, dirty boy. In between killing strangers, you're out there putting your penis in the wrong person. We can take all the accidental drone deaths you got for us. But what we can't take is you shooting your dirty, dirty semen inside another woman.
You will only express love for one woman in this world. That's it. You can only feel love for one person at a time, and you're definitely not going to put that general cock in anyone else but Lydia Petraues, your wife.
You swore an oath, sir!
So fucked up.
An oath of affection!
So fucked up. It's so sad.
It's so stupid.
It's scary.
Like what? The guy didn't want to fuck his wife anymore. That's a problem between them.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with us.
Nothing.
Is he still a good general?
Nothing. Yeah. It's terrifying. I mean, that's really where we enter into the land of absurdity. Because
this is where it got really absurd. Like, people that think that there's some grand scheme to protect people and protect generals. Dude, there's video of him when he was walking from City College in New York where he was teaching, and he'd have to walk down the street to where he was going, and the students were surrounding him, screaming at him, calling him a war criminal. And they did it constantly. He was teaching there.
Wow.
And they would follow him and they're filming him. So the guys with the cameras are filming him, and then people around him are like, fuck you, fuck you. And he's on his own, dude. He's helpless.
Wow.
If they just jump him, no one's stopping them.
I thought people like that had like eternal guards or something.
Nope. Turns out nope.
No shit.
Dude, they cast that guy aside. I mean, I don't know if they've rectified the situation after that day, but that day he is by himself. Look at this. Turn it up. Give me some volume on this. It's crazy.
Fuck.
This is crazy.
You will. Media. We're here. Blood all over you. I can
You scumbag. You got blood all over you. I can smell you. Hey, this hyperbole is not necessary.
Holy shit. It's crazy to imagine that guy sexting.
Sex the fuck out of some lady. Ooh, yeah, like a missile. Send it at home. Here's a bunker buster. I bet when he comes, he whispers in her ear, boom, 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 boom. And he curls up. Boom, boom.
Fuck,
okay,
man.
Letter C. Boom, boom. Yeah.
So what do you think?
But they left that guy alone. That's what's interesting, man. You would think that the amount of influence that guy had, I mean, that guy was one of the top generals, if not the top general in the country, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a huge war hero. There's been 2 instances of shit like that happening where the other one was the Michael Hastings one. Do you remember that one?
Vaguely.
This is a fascinating one if you really want to fire up your conspiracy theory
hat. I do.
Really want to turn that bitch to 9.
Yeah.
Michael Hastings was a journalist who was embedded. I believe it was in Iraq. It might have been in Afghanistan. But he was embedded in the Middle East somewhere, and something happened. Oh, that volcano erupted. Remember when that volcano erupted and they canceled all air flight for a long time?
Sure.
He was trapped over there with that, and they got way too comfortable with him. And so they started talking around this journalist the way they always talk. And he was joking around about Obama and making fun of Obama. And they said a bunch of shit they probably shouldn't have said, but that's just what fucking soldiers say when they're over there risking their goddamn lives for something they probably don't even understand. You would want them to believe this is all for a good cause.
Right.
You would want them to believe everything that their general tells them.
Sure.
And if they got to fucking crack some jokes at the president's expense to alleviate a little stress
Why
while
not?
we're out there killing strangers.
Yeah.
No. Intolerable. Intolerable! You were mocking the leader of the free world while you're out there killing strangers. You can't do that.
Wow.
So they made this guy resign. So here's where it gets crazy. Michael Hastings starts telling everybody, look, my life is in danger. He's like, people are threatening my life on a daily basis. If anything happens to me, I did not commit suicide. Cut to him driving down, I think it was Sunset.
Yeah.
Car going uncontrollably fast, slamming into a tree, the car exploding, the engine flying from the car.
Yeah.
He's dead as fuck. They find amphetamines in his system, but that's Adderall, because that's what all journalists are on. They're all on Adderall.
Right.
So they try to, the guy was on methamphetamines when he drove into a tree. Case solved.
Classic.
Good job, Dick Tracy.
Yeah. Let's just forget about it.
We connected the dots. It was quite easy. Meanwhile, there's people that have said with absolute certainty that with today's cars, it is incredibly possible, absolutely credibly possible, to control the car from a remote place and make the car do what you want to.
Dude, definitely.
Definitely.
But I love this line of this direction we're going in here, man, because it's great because it's like, this to me where it gets really, remember that thing that people would always say, the government is always, 5 years ahead, 7 years ahead, technology?
Remember it, I have it tattooed in my ass.
Back up. You're not in my thoughts at all.